They say you can make it if you try, if you try. They say you can make it if you try, if you try. They say you can make it if you try, if you try. They say you can make it if you try, if you try.
I drip trouble on tracks, spit humble in facts, live a juggling act, and I stumble on cracks in a concrete jungle with a hunger for raps. I see monkeys getting down from the back, just for something to stack, to get a suitor in the sack, to get credit, get dead, tell me who's the Mac. When you're pinned by a system that's high on crack, riding away, not knowing it'll all fall flat. Fueled by philosophies that promise success, and a positive approach to an ominous death. Cause behind their pretty words is an ugly effect. They expand and exploit till nothing is left. Get their sense in these words worth more than cents spent in a bookstore looking for a self-help text, only to be fooled by a guru who's bent using marketing psychology to pay the fucking rent.
They say you can make it if you try, if you try. They say you can make it if you try, if you try.
Trying to make a dollar out of what makes sense. Trying to make a dollar out of what makes sense.
I said I'm God-forsaken and got no patience. So rap abrasive or capital K print. They say you can make it if you pay your way. Never chase the peso, so fuck the rat race. Yo, I'm a Vietnam vet, feeling hard for meds. Hungry like a starving army who devoured the dead. I'm a cannibal, cannibals proudly we tread through the depths of your soul where the spark is kept. And the drama ends when demand is met. Understand the master plan like an architect. The beat thump up in my chest where the cards are kept. Close range, poker face, mate, hard to detect. So sample the heights that Sammsonite stands on. Fire in the valley and a slam and Samson. Cut from the same cloth, the same cup we drank from. A campaign to maintain rampage and stand
The
strong.
only Jesus I met was spelled with a G. A gut full of death and the peace still free. Examine the master, slick damage and armor. Part man piranhas still out for the laughter. Bastards about south where the sharks are, west where they bite at, west where they fight at. Praying for the rain, I pray for the rain, man. You raping flesh in search of game and fame to the fortune route. We torture them out. Weak spirits, mate, we all pouring them out. Out to the gutter, the sewer's still sick. That's why a motherfucker like me's a real prick. Deal with it, shit. I'm knowing that I did. I got the blueprint to life on the back of my eyelids. We collect and respect like dogs collect turf. Fuck burning an L, mate, we burning on earth.
They say you can make it if you try, if you try. They say you can make it if you try, if you try.
Trying to make a dollar out of what makes sense. Trying to make a dollar out of what makes sense.
It's necessary to bury the planetary committee to rule you, school you, brainwash and fool you. Who you are is our property, worldwide monopoly. You no fucking slave will ever topple me. So it's probably end-time chronology. Rhyme scheme properly, read demonology. The verse on earth, just another slave colony. It's logically right that the dark might eclipse the line with the systemized, all-seeing eyes surrounding it. No doubt on their amount of a counterfeit. And I fitted a definitive fixture. Recite tight scripture, lift ya, slice mites and rip ya, trip ya. Face first, fall down the infinite. Son, I said I was an inconsiderate citizen, a denizen of the netherworld brethren. This tethering, a ball and chain the devil's revel in.
If you try, if you try.